Hey, how you guys doing? I just got back from the leukemia jungle right over there. Yeah, well, I went for about, 2 hour trek. It was pretty cool. I learned some cool stuff. Let me tilt the camera up. Now, as I was learning, I learned that there's not just one type of leukemia. There's like 5 or 6, like 100, but they only can diagnose about 7. Or, but there's 7 types inside 4 groups. But before I do that, you might want to know what leukemia is, right? Well, leukemia is a cancer that affects your blood cells. Now, your blood cells include white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Now, what do those do, you're asking? Why should I care? Well, I'm telling you, your blood cells are very important to you, but they would not exist if it were not for stem cells. Now, stem cells originate in bone marrow. And bone marrow is a soft substance found in your bones. Any bones, most bones actually. And it's like the stuff you eat a chicken and you crack it open, and that brown stuff it tastes pretty good. Well, some people doesn't, but I like it. That is the bone marrow. But it's like, why should I wonder about this? Why should I care? Well, because you might get it. What if one of your family members got leukemia? Wouldn't you want to know about it? Wouldn't you want to know how to treat it? Well, thanks to medicine.net, I know how, and I have got some notes from you. Now, also, I'm going to go back into the Fortune quick and pick up my notes. I think I left them there. Be right back. Almost there. As as we're traveling down the path towards the forest, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some things. I found some of my notes, and I'll tell you about what it is. Okay, just a minute. Try to get rid of this snake on the trail. There we go. Okay. Well, some of the types of leukemia, if you didn't know, it's chronic. Now, chronic involves like swollen lymph nodes, and swollen lymph nodes or infections. Ooh, just a minute. Okay. So, I'm back. We're gonna take a little rest for a second on this little boulder right here. Wow, this jungle looks a lot like my kitchen. Well, the 4 types out of 7, there's 7 categories in these 4 types, but they do not know all the 7 categories, but they have over 6,000 types, or 600 types they haven't found out. The types are acute or chronic. Now, inside those 2 are chronic lymphomic, chronic myeloid, acute lymphomic, or acute myeloid. Now, acute attacks the lymphomic on one special, but it gets worse really fast. And chronic is just it comes back and then slowly, either kills you or you get better. But now I don't seem like I'm very serious about the killing part, but I am. I've had one of my friends, Steven from Texas, he almost died of it, and his older brother did. So it also runs in the family, which I'll discuss later. But so even though I don't seem serious, it's a very serious topic, and I'm gonna tell you why it's so serious and how it kills you, or it doesn't kill you. Describe it. What it does is it attacks the blood cells, and the only difference is between a leukemia cell and a regular blood cell. If the leukemia cell and the blood cell are different, because this blood cell knows that if this gets attacked, it needs to die. It knows when it needs to die. This does not. So it takes up room and does not let these white blood cells that are good for you take these. So pretty much it's like these are coming together, and the white blood cell's like, I'm doing good. Help, help, help. Repair, repair. The leukemia cell's like, oh, I'm just messing around. I don't have anything to do. The blood cell's like, hey, get out of here. And the leukemia cell's like, nah, kills it, which is not good because then you have all these leukemia cells in like one white blood cell, and you start killing them. And then you have no immune system. You get diseases. Your lymph nodes swell up. It's not a pretty sight. But anyway, back to hiking. I gotta find some more notes. I think I found some more of my notes. Still looks like my kitchen. It's so weird. Risk and symptoms. I didn't write this, but it's good that I found it. Here, let's read about it. Take a rest on this boulder again. Let's see. Risk and symptoms. If you're exposed to radiation and atom bombs, you have a risk. I didn't know that, did you? Actually, I did know that. That is why when we drop the atom bomb, it's not just exploding, it's so destructive, but it's because of the radiation that gives cancer and all sorts of cancers and deformities. If you go through radiation therapy and not correctly, if a bad doctor, you also have a chance of getting it. Ooh, I did not know this. Did you know that diagnostic x-rays, like dentist X-rays and just like if you break your hand can give you it. I guess it's that. Oh yeah, that's why they give you the lead thing to wear over. And also, gentlemen, they could if you don't have that lead thing, you could also ruin your chances for reproduction, and ladies, kill your uh, other stuff. So it's not only gives you cancer, but it can also harm your other organisms in your body and other environments in your body, and really screw you up. So make sure that you are having a proper safety check, like safety procedures go when you're having an X-ray. Also, if you smoke, you have a higher chance for this. I did not know this. I thought you just smoked, you got lung cancer, but apparently you can get leukemia too. If you're exposed to benzite, and chemotherapy, or if you have Down syndrome, and if your family's history of it, you also have a higher chance. Well, that's so long for that. I'm gonna go find some more notes. Those notes are okay, but I want to find how to cure this thing. You know? I mean, what's the point of my 2 hour of my hiking around here if I don't know how to cure it? So I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm getting a little hot, so you know what I'm gonna do? Whew. I'm gonna find some more notes. Okay? Let's get cracking. Oh, there's more notes. I think this might be good. This is how to diagnose and treat it. Now, this can be really helpful. Do you guys want to learn about this? Well, I do. Here, I'm gonna turn over here. Now, like the guy from the history book, you can get a physical exam, blood test, or even a bone marrow biopsy. You can get a bone marrow aspiration, a bone marrow biopsy, cytogenics, spinal tap, or even a chest X-ray. Now, how annoying is that? That guy from the history video should stop doing that. Anyway. Now, for the cure. To get to the cure, you can either have a biological therapy,